This episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Hello there, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. I'm your host, Jesse Oakley III, and the purpose of the Sunday Morning Chat Series is for yours truly to interview a plethora of positive people that are making big differences in the community. Whether they're authors, writers, leaders, speakers, entertainers, athletes, you hear about it right here, right now on the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And today, we have ourselves a wonderful episode for you. Now, we had a guest from a while back. We talked about this book called The Light Project, and it always gives me great joy to do these follow-up interviews and get a chance to see what else has been happening since our last interview many months ago. Now, actually, it gives me great pleasure to actually introduce none other than the author of The Light Project, and we get the chance to discuss about The Light Project, none other than Thomas Campbell. And Thomas, before we do that, I have read the book Into the Light. I have it right here, and I can tell you that this is a fantastic read. And for anyone that has not purchased the book yet, please purchase the book Into the Light by Thomas Campbell, because it is very eye-opening and it is very refreshing. So, Terry, Thomas, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I'm quite well, and I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir. Good to
All
see you
right.
again.
All right. Good to see you too, my friend. And without any further delay, let's chat. Okay. Now, the first question I do have for you is, what has been happening since our last appearance on the Sunday Morning Chat Series? What have you been doing since then?
Well, actually, since I was on your series, I have been on the T.C. Bradley Show, which is a nationally syndicated ministry on the Now Network. I have also established a Light Project as well, where we're currently in the process of acquiring buildings and redeveloping them according to the needs and structures of the communities that we serve.
Uh,
And I'm also as well looking into other endeavors.
All right. This looks really fantastic. And you mentioned the Light Project, and there's also this book that I do recommend, From the Ashes into the Light. Please buy this book. This is truly amazing. And you mentioned the Light Project. Could you explain to the fans out there and people out there, what is the Light Project?
Basically, what the Light Project is, it is where we have developed a system where not only we can redevelop our communities, but also re-energize our communities. One of the biggest things about the Light Project is basically it's just like it sounds, where right now communities seem to be uh, developed mostly by confusion. And what we're trying to do is bring a common unity to the community that used to be there, also while reestablishing a sense of self worth, development, and getting people. A lot of people are looking for a revolution, but they don't necessarily have an effective solution to do that. And
Ooh.
what we're doing is we're bringing various groups together that are positive and like minded in one unit where people have access to everything that they may need. You know, a lot of times it's our society is focused more on financial needs and not necessarily spiritual or mental needs. And those are two things that are greatly needed, especially in this day and time.
I tell you what, the world needs it now more than ever, and I give you kudos for actually getting this off the ground to the point where it is right now. And this leads me to another question. Since we had our conversation before your book came out and before you established the Light Project, did you ever think that what you're experiencing right now will be something that is far beyond anyone's expectations? Because you really came a long way, my friend.
You know, one of the things is that I used to often ask myself, why me? You know, and why have I been through these things? And now I look at it and I think to myself that I am a living example of light, the various things that I've been through, the various ways that I've made it, and I know now that this has always been something that has been my destiny. I think sometimes we're uncomfortable with our destinies when we don't feel like it's something that falls within our guidelines. But then again, we're not the ones who design ourselves, you know. And as far as the light is equally given to all those that choose to receive it. So you may not feel as though you're worthy, but that doesn't mean that you're not. You have to look at the divine creator that made you, you know. As what was stated to me is that you didn't choose me, I chose you. That means I made you perfect enough for what it is that I need. And there's no need for you to look for any more perfection than what I've already perfected within you.
Oh my, oh my goodness, that is truly. You have some great answers, my friend, and you just basically hitting it right here, right now, right here, right home for me, especially with the importance of having that light. Now, we have seen already experience what you experienced so far is truly fantastic and truly phenomenal. What should we expect next from Thomas Campbell? What are we gonna look out for? Because I'm getting my seatbelt buckled and I'm ready for the ride. Where are you gonna take us, my friend?
Well, what I'm working on right now actually is something that will truly revolutionize how people look at themselves. What we're working on right now is something with almost like a series that will be coming out very shortly on a streaming network. Well, it will be about the book, but it will also be a series that focuses on my life journey. There's so much that I have had in my life and so much that I've done. And what I want to do is I want to put that on a big screen where people can see it, they can pull from it and develop within themselves what it is exactly that I'm sharing. Because I feel as though it's a need, not even a want, it's a need. It's needed within society because, as I stated, society right now is in darkness. And one of the reasons why I call it the Light Project is because one thing, especially when I was homeless and going through other situations, I looked for light wherever I could find it. And just like when a ship is on the sea and they see a lighthouse, all they see is the light, and that guides them to wherever they need to be, wherever that may be. They know they're safer than where they're at. It's a feeling of safety. And I think a lot of people want to get to that light within themselves. They just don't know how. So with our series, that's going to allow people to see where it is that I am, where it is they want to go, and how they can see it through me.
I, I tell you, that is truly remarkable. And now this leads me to the next question. Let's say that you meet the people that you've shown the light to, and they let you know that they're impressed with what you're doing. They say, Thomas, I'm really impressed by what you're doing, and I am inspired by your work when it comes to discovering people's lights. And I want to be just like you. I want to be in your shoes. If you were to meet someone like that who is up and coming and want to be in your shoes, what advice would you give that person to be in that location?
What I would tell someone is first off, develop yourself like a business. One of the things that I stated is that I am my own business. I control my own success. I control my own failures based off of the mentality that I have every day. And with that, come up with a plan, even if it's something small. Find something that you can add on to yourself, even if it's 10% more than what you currently have. That can make 100% change in who you are and who it is that you choose to be.
And I tell you, those are some amazing advice that you do have in that department. Now, I have another quick question for you. We already have seen the book. You already have your light project going, and how can more people know? How can they actually reach out to you about the light project? Where could they actually go?
Well, you can get on my website, which is thelightproject.llc. You can also get on the Light Project on Instagram, the Light Project LLC, which will give you additional information. You can also look me up, Thomas Campbell, From the Ashes to the Light. Right now, you'll find me on Google. I was actually #1 bestseller on Amazon last February of last year.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Woo.
#1. Beat out Joyce Myers, beat out everybody.
Oh my goodness.
So you can find me on there. If you want to get a hold of me, or if you want some counseling, I can do that as well. I'm also a speaker as well. I speak under Salem Speaking. So if you want to speak with me, or would like me to do speaking for you, I can do corporate engagements as well.
And you mentioned that you're on Instagram. I have my phone right here, right now, and I see it right here, the LIGHT project, the Light Project. And actually, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to hit follow on Instagram, and you see how easy that is. It only takes a few seconds to look up the Light Project with Thomas Campbell and actually hit the follow button. And I can't wait to see what you have to offer here on the Light Project with Instagram, as well as checking out your website too. So this is going to be truly fantastic.
Excellent, excellent.
Again,
Yes,
it's quick, just like that.
exactly.
All right. Now, when it comes to creating something this fantastic and this mammoth, there got to be some people that you definitely like to thank. And this portion of the episode is called our shout out portion. If you could give a shout out portion for the people that made this journey possible on exploring the light, who would you like to give a shout out to?
Who I'd like to give out a shout? Actually, you, Jesse, would
Oh,
be one of the first people because you were the first one to actually see what it was that I was doing and see the true value in it. And for that, I greatly appreciate you, and giving me a forum in which I could speak.
oh.
And also, I would like to give a shout out to TC Bradley, the TC Bradley Show. Great minister, great series. He saw in me something that I was still trying to find within myself. I would say there are a host of individuals that I would like to thank, probably more than what I could speak on, because everyone that's ever shared something with me, especially when I really needed it, they were part of the light that I was seeking. The light isn't so much about who you are as far as the what you are and how you play a role in someone's life. And there's just been so many individuals that brought me up from nothing and helped me redesign and redevelop myself. And without them, I wouldn't be here.
Oh my, you definitely have that people out there, and it goes to show you that it takes a community to actually help people out. And once you find the right people, that's going to boost there's no boundaries that you can not cross. You can actually have that limit right there up in the stratosphere. So Thomas, really appreciate it. And again, this is truly fantastic. Now I have one more final question for you. One more final
Yes,
question.
sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right. Now, this question, it will be addressed to my people and the people that follow myself in this podcast and the fans. They are called the happy people. And they're always amazed by the wise words that are left by my guests on this podcast. And if you have some wise words for the happy people and my crew, what would your wise words be?
My wise words would be to when you're looking for perfection, perfection is not hard to find. Simply look in the mirror, see who you are, see the mastery within yourself, and the light will follow. And within that light, you'll see everything not only that you need to be, but who you already are.
Whoa. Could you, I don't think the people in the back heard that. Could you say that one more time, please?
Okay. I would say that when you look in the mirror, see where you need to be, see who you are, and you'll see the beauty and the perfection within yourself. You're already perfect. You simply need to find that light and allow that light to develop into who you are. Your time is now, your energy is now. The force of you is everything. You control everything around you.
And Thomas, I got to tell you, that is a perfect bookend to a wonderful episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. And on behalf of the happy people that are watching this, I thank you for taking the time to be on this podcast, my friends. Thank you very much. And I expect some more great things to hear from you as we do schedule another interview to see how things are going. Thanks very much, Thomas.
Thank you so much, Jesse, for having me on. As always, it's a pleasure to speak with you and a pleasure to speak with your audience. And if you have any questions, please, folks, reach out to me. I'm always available. I would love to hear from you. And as I stated, I would love to help more people develop the light within themselves and really find out who you are. Let's get you to your goals.
Amen. Let's get you to your goals, my friend. All right, now let's go ahead. And this concludes this episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And before I say anything else, if you want to know more about PR Connections, go to prconnectionsradio.com. But wait, there's more. If you want to check out some other podcasts that are hosted by the PR Connections brand, all you have to do is go to YouTube, type in PR Connections, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and like, comment, and share the videos that are out there, because there are a plethora of podcasts that are so amazing right here on PR Connections. But wait, there's also more too. You can actually go to YouTube and type up Sunday Morning Chat Series. And if you do type up Sunday Morning Chat Series on YouTube, you can actually click subscribe, ring the bell, click the like button, comment, and share on that YouTube platform. And you'll see myself, Jesse Oakley III, interview a plethora of positive people that are making big differences in the community, from interviews I've done in 2020, 2021, 2024, 2025, and right here, right now in 2026. You will not be disappointed from the people that I've interviewed in the past. And on behalf of Thomas and all the happy people out there, I thank you for checking out another episode of today's Sunday Morning's Chat Series. And our next episode will take place next Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the PR Connections YouTube channel and the Sunday Morning Chat Series YouTube channel. Until next time, you take care of yourselves, happy people, and you always take care of yourselves, and remember to always, always, always have a great day. Take care, happy people. Bye.
Bye.
The Cause Marketing Chamber of Commerce brings businesses and nonprofit organizations together to create synergistic relationships that benefit the community. Join our tribe to network with community and business partners, increase sales, improve fundraising efforts, differentiate your brand, help worthy nonprofits, and more. Become a member today. Visit our website, causemarketingchamber.com, to see how we can help you grow your business or your nonprofit organization. Click on the Join Now button at causemarketingchamber.com. Help us build a world where social responsibility is the new bottom line. PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.